contradiction and what kind of precedent it sets, even in as far as public perception is concerned. Many are seeing this, especially the pronouncement and the award of compensation for what the court called or termed as violation of Rigathi Gachagua's rights, yet failing to nullify the impeachment as a contradiction. And it's being seen as a stain on jurisprudence and weakens Parliament's role in as far as impeachments are concerned going forward. But what do you feel the future of such impeachments will be? If at all, yes, the court can say your rights were violated, but the only remedy you can give you is 50 million shillings. You move forward, even if we know your rights were violated.
Thanks so much, Fred, and of course, good morning to our viewers. That is the whole contradiction about this ruling or this judgment. And that is why we are going to the Court of Appeal. We cannot allow this constitution to be mutilated. It's not possible, either by the executive or the legislature or the judiciary itself. The one of the biggest laws of the judiciary of the Republic of Kenya is to safeguard the constitution. That's it. Just interpret it the way it should be. So what we are saying here, unfortunately, I want to say it seems that because these are judges otherwise who have been, I mean, their career professionally for many years. Why this? We tried to think that there could be some external forces, because you cannot surely as a judge contradict yourself. You had all the time to write the judgment, right? Never mind they kept us one hour before they started. I don't know what they were doing. But the question is, you cannot say even one article or one sentence in this constitution is very, very, sacred. You cannot say your rights were violated and then you don't give a constitutional remedy. So what they are going to give, and now they jumped out of the constitution, they go saying, oh, by the way, we can award you something. It doesn't work that way. Look here, Fred, we must look at the spirit of the constitution. Not just the letter, the spirit. What, by the time somebody is, your rights are violated, because especially the issue of the fair hearing, you cannot condemn me. Even look at the Bible, some of us who believe in the Bible. Even in the ancient times, you can never condemn a man unheard. That is something we took from the ancient days, right? Mm-hmm. So we are saying, as we respect, because that's why we went to court, but we don't agree with the ruling. And we have to go to the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court, because and by the way, they have made our work easier. Out of our 7 issues we had brought to the court, we are going to hang on that one. Mm-hmm. The issue of fair hearing. We'll go to it with the Court of Appeal. The beauty is, the hurried political impeachment happened in public. Anybody who was a bit wise could see there is something amiss. The issue of lack of justice in that thing. Now, the public hearing happened in public. Anybody could follow, right? So, even a layman can add 1 + 1. And the 1 + 1 should add to 2, not to 5. So everybody could see, there's some expectation everybody had, even if it's not maybe a journalist or a lawyer or somebody else who have been following, because you could see, oh, this seems a weak argument compared to the other. Mm-hmm. And so we went to court, Fred, the whole day, 10 hours, simply to the judiciary, the third arm of government. After being frustrated by the executive and the legislature, we went so that they can be able to see that indeed 1 + 1 is equal to 2. So they told us 1 + 1 is 7 or 5. That's where the problem is. But I want to suggest this. Let me say this. The Honorable Rigathi Gachagua stands as our presidential candidate in DCP. We are going to have an NDC later this year to endorse him and give him over to the other United Opposition members. Right. And he stands an equal chance. Let me repeat, an equal chance. We are relying on Article 99. They are relying on Article 75. Yeah. Article 75 presupposes, Fred, that indeed you are guilty of impeachment. Mm-hmm. That's what Article 75 presupposes of the Constitution. That indeed, by the time you are bad, that indeed you are, and the only legal arm that can confirm to all of us that indeed you are guilty of impeachment is through the courts until the end. So we are ready to go. And by the way, we are legal, we respect the Constitution, but we are political. So we go with the people until we see what happens there.
All right. Wakili Nyamori,